Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Olivia and it's Olivia the Bull because you know I'm a Taurus and I'll be representing that gang. So I love to do astrology and we've been doing a lot of zodiac readings and they've been heavy, and even the love readings have been heavy because it's quarantine, and I wanted to switch it up. I wanted to make things a little bit more light. Also, I've been doing a lot of personal readings and let's just have some fun. So this reading today is all going to be about how to attract each zodiac sign, but using tarot. Although I'm obsessed with astrology, I am technically like a tarot reader. I'm not an astrologer. So I thought this would be a fun play on the zodiac signs. So we're going to start with Capricorn because I always follow the Beyonce song where she's like, Capricorn, Aquarius, Pisces, Aries. You know the song. So anyways, I wanted to go in the order of Beyonce, from Capricorn to Aquarius, in that order. Okay guys, welcome to how to win over that zodiac sign using tarot. So we're going to be using two cards, and we're going to start with our Capricorn, okay? So Capricorn, if you want to win over a Capricorn, first of all, you got to know how to save. You got the Four of Pentacles, which is the Four of Flowers. She's saving, but you got to look good too. So you got to know how to save. You got to know how to be frugal. You got to know how to be responsible and look good. You can't, it's not the type of thing where you're like broke and you're struggling. This is like, even if you're struggling, even if you're going through something, you don't look like you're struggling, because Capricorn don't look like they struggle. Also, you have the Eight of Cups. Now the Eight of Cups, what I'm seeing is, you gotta be able to see the brighter side of things. You see how this person here, I'm gonna hold it back here. He's kind of like mourning the loss of these 7 cups. And 7 of Cups can talk about like emotional indecision, you know, making the wrong decision, or just feeling emotionally imbalanced. But Capricorn has the ability to see the opportunity in things. So it's almost like, if you want to win over a Capricorn, you gotta be good with your finances. You gotta look good doing it. It's not even about how much you have. It's just about being responsible. It's about looking good, smelling good, because they're an earth sign. So they care about stuff like that. And then when it comes to emotions, they're not the ones, they will bury some stuff. He's like burying an emotion here. Capricorn will bury their emotions. They will take the good out of it and they'll move on. So this card's all about moving on. So if you want to win over a Capricorn, it's more, they're very logical, they're very practical. So being in your feelings a lot and being overly emotional is not really what they're probably as a whole looking for. Now, this is not speaking for every single Capricorn. This is for the collective of people who watch my videos, and I thought this is just such a funny way to depict what Capricorns, because they really do care about the finer things, and they do know how to move on from emotional situations rather quickly, because they always see the opportunity in things. So being optimistic, and also like just like even how you decorate your house or how you dress, or you know, it doesn't matter how much money you have, but they really appreciate that traditional style, like of like clean clothes and like nicely dressed. So Capricorn, this was the reading for all my Capricorns, how to win over you guys, and let's jump to the next one. Welcome to this reading. Now this is for all of my Aquariuses, how to win over an Aquarius. So you can watch this if you're an Aquarius, or if you really want to like win over an Aquarius. So Aquarius is so funny. You guys got the Fool card. So if you want to win over an Aquarius, you really got to be willing to do something different. You got to be willing to step outside the box. She's like literally on this desert over the universe. The Fool talks about taking a chance. It talks about movement. Like an Aquarius will, when they believe in their higher vision, they will make drastic moves. They might move across the country. They might move to a different country. They're not afraid once they're in alignment with their vision. So Aquarius, they're kind of fearless. So being fearless, being innovative, being different, not being so traditional. And then you have the Queen of Wands, and she's beautiful, and she's unconventional. Her head is shaped. So she's like, it's like being unique and being authentic to who you are. It doesn't have to be exactly like the Aquarius, but like have your own thing, do your own thing. And the Queen of Wands, she's like the super badass, like she can create anything. So even if you're a male, this is like your looks, like your style, you're being like non-conventional. And then the last one you got was the Lovers. So the Lovers is like all about reciprocity, but it's also like soulmate energy, and it's like lusty, and it's sexual, and it's balanced, and it's like we're lovers and we're friends and we're exciting and we're doing stuff. It's Gemini energy. So if you're trying to win over an Aquarius, Gemini, you have Gemini and fire signs, and you also have the Aquarius. So Aquarius, you know, it's just kind of like They appreciate people who are non-conventional or unconventional, sorry. Unconventional, and people who have their own thing going on. People who have their own life, people who are risk takers or, you know, in their own field and unique, and also people who are going to reciprocate. They really appreciate that reciprocity, and someone that's not just this mundane, boring lover. They have to be someone who's like really into them and like really makes them feel celebrated for being unique and different and like respecting their ideas and kind of put them on a pedestal. Like if you want to date Aquarius, if you want to, you know, get in with an Aquarius, this is basically saying put them on a pedestal as well. Make them feel like they're the shit. Make them feel like their ideas are amazing. Make them feel like there's no one else like them. Like they're so innovative. Then you will have a happy Aquarius. Hey guys, so this is the video about if you want to win over a Pisces. Now you can watch this if you are a Pisces, if you're trying to get out of Pisces, or you just want to watch this for fun. So the energy that we have is like, it's so funny for Pisces. We have the Four of Cups. Now this person's meditating, but this is giving me Cancer energy because there's like crab on their head. So Cancers, shoot your shot in Aquarius. I'm sorry, Aquarius. Shoot your shot at a Pisces. This person's meditating. So they really, if you're trying to win over a Pisces, give them space and time to be alone. Pisces likes to be alone. They like to recharge because they're always up in the ethers and they're always thinking about, you know, different things. They're in the dream world, and so they like to have their time and space alone. So it's like, it's not about that they don't want affection or closeness, but they just really do value their space. Trust me, I'm a rising Pisces. Also, you have the Six of Cups, and she's kind of like looking in. This talks about nostalgia. This talks about soulmates. Like, if you want to win over a Pisces, you got to be a little dreamy. You got to be like, I feel like I met you in a past life. This talks about past lives and soulmates and like, you know, or maybe you meditate or you get into whatever they're into. If they're into like some esoteric hobby, like get into that hobby. Ask them about their interests. Ask them about their perspectives of like their dreams and, you know, that sort of thing. Also, you know, they're really into nostalgia, so things that remind them. So if there's like, they say, oh, I love this movie from when I was little, or this is my favorite song, it reminds me of this. Do that. Play it for them. Take them on a picnic outside in the grass and play them their favorite song. Pisces will love you forever. Hey guys, so this is the reading. If you want to win over an Aries, or if you are an Aries and you're just watching this for fun, this is like, how do you win over an Aries? Okay. We have the Three of Cups and we have the Hermit. This is so funny because this is so Aries. So if you want to win over an Aries, you got to show that you're a team player. You got to show that you're willing to get in and kind of almost compete, like be willing to compete or play the game, or not like playing games, but like you got to be willing to adapt to their lifestyle. Like Aries is very social. They like to have fun. You got to be like this. They're all drinking and toasting up here. They're part of a team. Like this is just like being social, being active, being fun, you know, not so serious. And with the Hermit, you have Virgo energy. So if you're a Virgo watching this, you know, maybe you're trying to win over an Aries. But what I'm feeling is with this card, Aries, as much as social as they are, they do value time alone. So they don't like to feel smothered. So if you're trying to win over an Aries, make sure you just give them their space, let them do their thing. And I'm seeing it more, not so much in a Pisces way, but more so like letting them feel like they can go on adventures by themselves. Like they can do their own thing. They don't feel tied down. And they also feel like you have your own life. Like if you want to date an Aries, you have to have your own life. You have to have your own social life, own social groups, belong to something like that. And also be smart. Like the Hermit is like really about like studying and learning, and you know, they really do appreciate that. Someone who has a lot of knowledge, you know. But I really feel like having a balance between a social life and then time alone, because Aries don't want to feel smothered. They want to feel like they can do their own thing, and then you do your own thing. Maybe you guys can be friends as well. Like Aries needs a friend. Like they're not saying like that they can't like have romantic relationships, because I've dated a lot of Aries. But if you want to win over an Aries quickly and easily, show them that you can integrate easily with their friends. Be friends with them. Lovers and friends. Can we be lovers and friends? Okay, Aries. Went over a Taurus. Let's see what it says, because I haven't looked at any of the cards. Oh my god. So if you're watching this and you're trying to shoot your shot with a Taurus, or if you are a Taurus and you're just watching this for kicks and giggles, yes, kicks and giggles, you gotta have some money. And I know this is so superficial, but Taurus, like, we like the bag. Like, this is the king of coins. He's sitting here with the bag of coins, and he got like his 2 assistants. Like, Taurus likes security. So if you're trying to like be in a relationship with a Taurus, like, you gotta have a bag. And you don't have to have so much money, but you gotta have like, Taurus is kind of greedy. Like, I can speak for Taurus because Like you have the Ten of Cups. So the Ten of Cups, like a lot of emotional availability and a lot of money. So because Taurus, you know, we're very sensitive, we're very emotional. You may not know it, but it's like we feel like we can open up to you if we feel safe. So Taurus likes to know that whoever they're dating isn't a slacker, or they like to know that whoever they're dating can take care of them. Even if, because Taurus likes to work. Taurus really likes to feel like you respect their craft, because the King of Pentacles is talking about money, is talking about accomplishments. Like you emotionally acknowledge their accomplishments. Like Taurus needs to feel that you emotionally acknowledge their accomplishments, and they also need to feel like, you know, you're open, emotionally available, because Taurus is ruled by Venus, but we love, you know, we love, and we know we're very emotional. So if you're a water sign, because this represents water signs and this represents earth signs, Taurus works really well with water signs or earth signs. But it's just kind of like being emotionally, having the balance between being emotionally abundant and financially abundant, or if not financially abundant, at least on that track, showing that, you know, you are someone who's gonna pull your own weight, bring something to the table so we can eat, okay? Because Taurus likes to eat. If for nothing else, we want you to make money so that you can feed us. So Taurus, that was your reading. If you want to win over a Gemini, let's see what they got. So you got to make a decision, okay? You got the Two of Wands. She's got a telescope and she's looking clearly at what she wants. You have to clearly decide and let them know that you're into them. Because Gemini, if you don't make it clear to a Gemini that you're their spouse, then you're not their spouse. I don't care if you hang out every day. You're not their spouse, okay? You got to let them know and give them a legitimate offer with this page. You got to make space for them in your life, and you got to let them know that, like, I'm loyal, I'm honest, I want to give you something. And you don't even have to have a lot for a Gemini. A Gemini just needs to know that you're solid so they can mess with you, because otherwise, unless you make it known, you're not their spouse. So you need to make it very clear, because Gemini is all about communication. So if you're not communicating clearly that you've made the decision to be with them, you're not their spouse. Y'all friends, y'all could be lovers, but if you really want to be, you get the soulmate card. If you really want to be the soulmate with a Gemini and you really want to pursue a relationship with a Gemini, you need to like concretely let them know that they're the only person for you, like, and that you want to be with them. Because if they don't know, then they're not going to act like they want to be with you. But also the thing is that you have to appreciate both sides of their personality, because you got the Lover's energy and you got the curious like Page of Pentacles energy, which is like they love to learn. They're like all about the mind. You have to mentally stimulate them. You have to show them things. Like even with this, it's giving me astrology vibes. Like you have to be smart. You have to like know about a lot of topics and like show them that like, so it's like this romance side, and then it's like also be willing to learn. They love to learn. Gemini is the student, I always say, and Sagittarius is the teacher. So if you want to win over a Gemini, you know, have a, you know, study up on some topics that they're into. Like if they're into astrology, if they're into stars, like even if they like pets or they're really into something, like show them interest in that subject, and also make it very clear that you want to be with them. Okay, so this is for all my Cancers. So if you want to be with a Cancer and you want to shoot your shot, this is what you do. You let them know that like you're gonna like play some sort of role, especially because we got the World card. So the World card talks about endings. It's like Saturn energy. So Saturn is ruled by Capricorn. So if you want to get out of Cancer, you kind of gotta have a little bit of Capricorn energy, like responsible, willing to save, like help them. Like once you get to the World energy, you've been through a lot. So if you're not offering Cancer any peace of mind about the things they've been through, and you're showing them that you're like gonna give them some sort of stability, like if you want to get with the Cancer, you gotta like kind of like provide some sort of healing element, some sort of support, like acknowledge the things that they've been through, acknowledge the struggle. And then also with the Hanged Muse here, you have Pisces energy. So it's kind of like show them that like you appreciate the ups and the downs. Like this is Cancer energy at its finest. Sometimes they're up and sometimes they're down, because Cancer is ruled by the moon. So they're very like in their emotions. And it doesn't mean they're crying all the time. It could mean that they just need space to process. So you have to give them their space when they need their space. The Hangman talks about changing their perspective. Give them a positive outlook and be supportive about all the things they've been through, and you will have a chance with the Cancer. Leo. So if you're trying to win over a Leo, let's see what we got. Ooh, we got the Star. I can't make this up, guys. Like I'm looking at it as I go, because I'm keeping this video kind of like short for each sign. But you have the Star, like in the Ace of Cups. There's nothing else I need to say. So if you want to win over a Leo, like literally make them feel like a freaking star. with this energy. You could be an Aquarius. This is Aquarius energy, and this is like water sign energy. So Leos really do appreciate grand displays of affection. Like the Ace of Cups is like so romantic to me, and it's like someone who's healthy and has a lot to give. Like their water is running over and is creating a valley. Like you need to like and give them flowers and tell them they're beautiful and be romantic and give them so much love and make them feel like a star and tell them they're pretty and repeat. Okay, that's it for Leo. I'm just kidding. But yeah, it's really important for Leo to feel acknowledged, because Leo is like the performer, and not all Leos like need to be like center stage, but Leos need to be acknowledged. Even if they're not like a showboaty Leo, or like they could even be a shy Leo, but you need to shower them with love and affection. Like Leo is very nurturing, and they need that love, honey. And if you're trying to shoot your shot with Leo and you're just becoming basic and average and not giving them no compliments and not making them feel like the center of attention, like they're the sun. But this is funny how the star came out. So make them feel like the star of their own life, and you'll have a really good chance with a Leo. Okay guys, so if you want to win over a Virgo, let's see what we got. Okay, so oh my gosh. So if you want to win over a Virgo, or you want to shoot your shot with a Virgo, or you're just a Virgo and you think this is like fun to watch, you gotta really be the source of their peace. Okay, she's sleeping here, and this is the Nine of Swords in the traditional tarot. So this is anxiety, because Virgo is all about like what they can control. Okay, so they're always thinking about like the facts about things and like what could go wrong, or like they're very critical on themselves sometimes. Not all Virgos, but Virgos, you guys are like, think about Beyonce, like her performances, she trained for a year for Coachella, okay? That's dedication. So they need to know that when they come home, they can come home and rest, like you're a shoulder for them to lean on. So if you're trying to win over a Virgo and you're not their source of peace, and you're not trying to be like lightening their load, they need someone that they can trust enough to be vulnerable with. And that doesn't come easy. So Virgos ain't gonna tell you all their business. They'll make it look nice on the outside, but on the inside, they're like, man, like they'll deal with that anxiety. But if you can help them with their anxiety, if you can just be peaceful and hold them, because they love to snuggle, just like hold a Virgo, lay with them. Like this is like cuddly. She's laying down. I don't know if you can see it. She's laying down right here. Be their source of comfort. And also tell them that they're freaking beautiful, because they love to be complimented, because they're hard on themselves. So tell a Virgo they're gorgeous. I don't care if she looks like a top model and you like, oh, I know she's gorgeous. You ain't gonna get a Virgo. And even if it's a male, you need to kind of like stroke the ego a little bit, but for the most part, be that source of peace. And also, you gotta be a freak. Now, we're gonna keep it PG-13, but with the Page of Cups, literally, I wish this would focus. Come on. Can you see that? She got her boob out. You get the point, okay? So you gotta be like a little bit of a freak. Like Virgo is like, they're the perfect balance. And like a lot of people want to be on Scorpio, but people sleep on Virgo. They act like, oh, Virgo, the Virgos are some freaks. And so you gotta kind of like be the source of peace for them, this resting stone for them, but also be like kinky and fun, and we'll leave it there. Okay, Virgo? Hey guys, so if you want to win over a Libra, let's see what we have. Okay, so if you want to win over a Libra, you got to be willing to fight for them, because everyone loves a Libra, and Libras are gorgeous. They're ruled by Venus, but you got the Five of Swords here. So you got to be willing to be like fight off the competition, because Libra's going to have somebody surrounding them. And even if you don't think Libra got someone, somebody's lurking, okay? Because this person's willing to put up a fight for that person. So if you're, even if that person's just like, if you're like, hey, I like this Libra, like, and you're like, oh no, like they're talking to someone else, or all these people like them, you probably shouldn't shoot your shot with a Libra. And because they'll really appreciate the fact that like you're the most obvious choice, because Libra be having choices. And it's not saying anything negative, but it's like they just want to know that you're willing to put in that work, okay? And then we also have the Page of Inspiration, which is the Page of Wands. So you got to be interesting and have ideas, and like look at her hair. Like Libra are all about style and fashion, and some of them are like, this is like a pet in the background, but this is like aesthetics. It's giving me like aesthetics, like have a cool aesthetic, appreciate the arts, you know, and be beautiful. Or even if like, you know, just dressing well, you know, doing your hair in cool ways. Libra really appreciates fashion, and Libras really appreciate that like eccentric, cool nature. And also like if they have pets, because I'm seeing a lot of pets on this card, if they have pets, like be super affectionate with their pets, because Libras are very loving, and just like show them that you're willing to fight for them, and a Libra will love you. Like make them feel like they're the only one, because Libra really loves partnerships. So like really make them feel like, you know, out of everyone, you're the best. you got a Libra. So if you want to win over a Scorpio, let's see what we have. Okay, if you want to win over a Scorpio, you're literally gonna have to tell them. Yeah, you're gonna have to like tell them with this Knight of Swords. He's rushing in and he's charging in, and Scorpio can be a little combative, so you kind of gotta like have a little like, you know, a little grit. You gotta kind of have a little attitude. Like, Scorpio don't want no docile. Just kidding. I mean, every Scorpio is different, but this is what the tarot is saying, and we're just doing it as a fun thing, okay? This is not fact. Take it how it resonates. But you gotta have like, what do you call it? Banter, or like some sort of like, you gotta like have a little edge to you, okay? Because the Knight of Swords is a little, you know, he's a little edgy, he's a little dark, you know. It's like, you gotta have like a little edge to you. And then also, you got the Seven of Voices. So a little mystery. Like, this card talks about mystery. A Scorpio don't want to know everything about you. A Scorpio wants to like be a detective and find out stuff about you. Because Scorpio is all about that underworld, and you gotta have a dark side. You flip a card one way, flip. So it's kind of like angel in the street, freak in the sheets, or like have a dark side too, in a mouthpiece and a dark side. You got your Scorpio. Let's see the last one, Sagittarius. And it's so funny because I didn't look at these cards prior. So if you want to win over a Sagittarius, or you're like a Sagittarius and you're like, you know, it's just interesting to you, or you're just like watching, I pulled the Sagittarius card, which is Temperance. So basically just be a Sagittarius, because I always say it's hard to catch a Sagittarius. Because Sagittarius likes to be free. They're outside, they're doing their thing, 1 foot in the water, 1 foot in the grass. Like, a Sagittarius, like, basically be a healthy person, but also be on Sagittarius wavelength, whatever they're into. Especially since I pulled this, you got to be balanced. And also, you got to respect their freedom. She's got wings on her hat. And also, they're outside. Sagittarius loves to be outside. So if you're trying to win over a Sagittarius, like, try to do something outdoors with them. Try to do an activity that they're in. Maybe go swimming, go outside. You know, some people that, you know, offer them a drink, take them out. But what I'm really feeling is, like, do the things that they're into, especially since their energy is coming up. And especially being outdoors. They're a very active sign. Also, you have the Knight of Emotions. So this is so funny because it's only one horse on this card, but it's kind of backing up. It's not charging forward. So like, let them be free, because Sagittarius is all about freedom. If you want to win over a Sagittarius, be emotionally available, be into their hobbies, and give them their freedom. Give them their freedom and have your own freedom. Have your own thing going on, because otherwise a Sagittarius is gonna probably get bored. So guys, thanks for lasting with me. This was my series of like how to shoot your shot with each zodiac sign, like how to win over each zodiac sign, just using tarot. I thought this would be fun and lighthearted, because with everything going on in the collective right now, we could use a little bit of humor. So if you enjoyed this video, please make sure to comment, like, share, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next video.